Hello, welcome to this series of QGIS where we shall look at an application of GIS called QGIS for developing maps, and we shall look at different kinds of maps. As you can see, for example, and in this series we shall look at different levels of maps. We shall do beginner, we shall do maps for, we shall start from the basics, draw thematic maps, work with shapefiles of different levels. Then we shall graduate to uh, bigger, we shall graduate to more complex applications like micro planning. So before we go any further, we shall first download the application. And to download the application, all you need to do is go to Google or whichever browser you're using and type in download QGIS. And once you get the results, you click on the first. I'm going to click on uh, the first result I get. Of course, you look at the URLs from qgis.org, a site for users, then download. And when I click on download QGIS, it will bring me this um, page. And on the page, I click on download QGIS. Then thank you, something about download. And then I will not download it because I already have it installed. So, but as for you, you will click on save, and then it will start downloading. Once it has finished downloading, install it, and then after installing it, it will create a folder on the desktop. And because I deleted mine already, but you will have a folder on the desktop with what you have installed, QGIS and some other applications. But for to quickly access it, I will search for QGIS, and they will bring you the application. So once you have installed it successfully, you search for the application, double click on it, and then it will open for you. But for the first, if you're opening it for the first time, it will give you. Let me close this and then open QGIS again. So as it loads, we are going to be using shapefiles. I'm going to use shapefiles for Uganda, but you can use any shapefiles for your country of choice, where you come from, or any shapefiles you can have access to. But I'm going to share the shapefiles I'll be using so that you can also practice along. And as it opens, okay, it has opened. So for the first time it opens, you will have mainly this the empty project, but because I've been using it for some time, I have my projects that I've been working on for the period I've been using this application. But for you, you might start with an empty project like this. And what you're going to do once you have the project, I am going to uh, advise or request you that you create a folder wherever you create your folder, where you are going to be saving all your project files, all the maps you create, all the filters you add, all the filters you make, all the maps you filter away, and so that you have an organized project file. And for example, I'm going to create a folder here. I'm going to create a folder. Let's see. And you can create this folder in anywhere you want, whether it's in local disk D, whether it's in local disk C, and everything we'll be working on going forward will be stored in this project. And of course, I already have my folder of shapefiles, and I'm going to share this with you. so that you follow along as we move. Then I am going to save this. I'm going to save this project. I'm going to save this project in the folder I've just created. I'm going to say um, uh, importing shapefiles. So I have my project saved, and you see the name has changed.